Hello, 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 good morning. My back's still killing me. it's my back isn't like I almost wish there was like one thing wrong with my back so I could always try to get it addressed or fixed. But it's literally like a muscle spasm type thing where like one part of the back hurts and then it moves to the other side of the back and then like it goes to like my hip and then it's just like I think it's a stretching thing. I need to get into stretching more. Maybe I really should take up DDP yoga. I used to do yoga a lot actually. So maybe it's time I take that up. Do you do DDP yoga? Have you ever done just yoga in general? But DDP yoga in particular? Actually, kind of like yesterday's thing, you know, don't be too alpha to feel like you can't do yoga. Just like how back in the day they revealed that some football players did ballet to get better at agility. So we've now wasted a minute talking about yoga and ballet. But welcome back to another episode of Daily Planet. Oh God, man, killer, absolute killer. I tried to actually find my gear so I can go downstairs and record. Pardon the mess. I wanted to go downstairs and record, but I couldn't find any of the audio cables to plug the mics in. So here we are, and I have to do work today, as I do every day before or after I do this video. This is not off to a good start. Not off to a good start. Um, but I figured I'd just do one more time on the phone. Hopefully by tomorrow we're back at our regularly scheduled location. Is that the proper phrasing? I don't know. It might be. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for coming back and dealing with me on on another daily thing, Daily Planet, Daily Planet article, Daily Planet entry, journal entry. I was surprised the other day after doing one of my videos. Somebody reached out to me, which I've been telling you guys probably daily, that you know maybe even you who watches this video, um, maybe you have or haven't reached out to me yet, but I've been getting messages about these videos, and one in particular came from, and if you're watching, it was nice to hear from you. It came from somebody that I knew back in college, and I, again, didn't know that he watched any of these videos. I didn't know that he knew I had a YouTube channel, like that far removed. And his reaction was to the layoff video, the firing video. If you haven't had a chance, go back and check that video out. But by the way, I haven't been laid off or fired. Not in this job. I have in the past. So that the point of that video was to kind of like, if you're going through it, if you have fears of going through it, the point of the video was to be like, it's gonna be all right. You just gotta chill, take a moment to breathe, or in my true suggestion, take a moment to eat a burrito, and then proceed to go forward. But he sent me a message saying he saw the video and with some suggestions of a couple places that were hiring in my former field, and I was really taken back by it. Really taken back by it because again, I hadn't speaking to him. I mean, at this point, I hate that this is a thing. I'm coming up on 20 years in a couple years. Like it's that close of graduating college. Oh my god. Um, it's been 20 years since. Actually, yeah, it's currently. I guess I'll tell you how old I am, or close to it. 20 years ago, I enrolled at my college, which is insane. Anyway, God. So he reached out said, hey, these places are hiring, and I really appreciated it. I was like, I don't need the employment now, um, but even just the fact that you reached out, thank you. And as you go about, at this point, I feel like if you're watching these videos, you may not even be a content creator. I actually, from the messages I've received, I believe most people watching these videos are not content creators. You might not be one, but you're on some sort of journey, whether it's something as crazy as starting a business or something as small as like just trying to get through the week. Everybody's battle is different, everybody's journey is different. But whatever you're doing, not only, cliche, keep doing it, but people are watching even if you don't know they are. People are watching even if they don't tell you that they are. And to talk about content creation, I apologize if you're not a content creator, but you know, in the content creator space, one of the things that we fixate on is the analytics, right? How many views, how many how many subscribers, how many follows, how many likes, shares, all that stuff. It's a stressor that I almost regret putting myself into, but it is what it is. But in content creation, similar to sales, you have numbers that literally tell you if you're doing good or not. And a lot of times we get fixated on the the number of the number. But I think what we have to do sometimes is just accept the fact and be happy that there's even a number there. So, if you, let's say, are selling products that you make or selling jewelry or something, like you got one sale this week. Awesome. One person saw value in what I was doing and made that purchase. Let's say that you put out a YouTube video this week and you got 5 views on it. 5 people saw value in your video and watched it. Even if you were 4 of them, one person did. And because of the internet, which is a great album, but because of the internet, you know, we're always striving for these higher numbers. Like if you don't have a million followers, a million subscribers, you're a failure. And we have to kind of sit back and say, hey, I got one. I can rock with that. One person finds value / cares enough to pay attention. And if you get that one interaction, even better. Even better. There's also a last thought. There was also a thing I saw one time where a person was saying, I don't remember the exact numbers, but just for example, they're like, a theater holds 500 people. If you got 500 views on a video, you've just filled a theater worth, like, a theater's worth of people watched your video. If you got 1,000 followers, right? You got a college, not college, but like maybe the high school stadium worth of people watching your thing. Or if you, let's say you run a website where you sell something and you got 500 views on your website, you got an auditorium's worth of people that came through your online business, your business in general. So um, be appreciative, and this may sound too pushy, but be appreciative of the fact that you even got one person to take a look, because you don't know if that person taking a look looks for you on the daily. Maybe you motivate them, but at the very least, they care enough to show up. And it's up to you to show up for that person. And if we all do the same thing, it's a paying it forward and maybe we'll all be a little bit better. Who says that? Be a little bit better. Every day, try to be a little bit better. I gotta start writing these things down. Anyway, you made it through Monday. Good luck today on Tuesday. And hopefully tomorrow, not only is my back better, but I find the cables necessary and the strength to make it to the basement.